see here for retirecheap.asia. Well, we're in Koh Chang, and there's certain things that you got to do once you set your foot anywhere that you're going to hang out for a while. One's making sure you got transportation. So we're going to rent a motorbike in Koh Chang. Now, I'm sure you're probably familiar with me saying it's not a good idea to leave your passport anywhere. That opens you up for a whole lot of problems. But the challenge is that most places that will rent you transportation like a motorbike is going to want to keep your passport as a deposit. And we don't really want to do that. So I actually have applied two options. One is if you get a Thai driver's license, you're going to get a driver's license, a separate license for vehicles, for different vehicles. You're going to have one for a motorbike, and you're going to have one for a car. So what I've done is I give the rentor two options. I'll either leave my driver's license, my automobile driver's license with them as a deposit instead of my passport, or I'll see if they'll just take a copy of my passport. Now, sometimes I've had to leave a cash deposit as well, but I've had people say they wanted 5,000 baht as a deposit, and I won't do that. I'll leave 1,000 baht or something. That's not a big deal. Anything over 2,000, I think, is really pushing it. Now, you also want to get a discount for the longer you keep it. So, on Koh Chang, I've seen quotes from 300 a day, 250 a day, 200 a day. But out over a period of time, you can get it down to about 150 baht a day. So I'm going to see if we can't rent a motorbike without throwing down a whole bunch of money, leaving my passport or anything like that. I'm in a place now. You want to make sure that you rent close by where you stay. Why would that be? Well, if you have an issue with the bike, there's a problem. It's easy to take it back. You can actually walk it somewhere to take it back. That wouldn't be a problem. Also, when you're leaving and you have to drop it off, you don't want to have to get a taxi to get back to your room. You want to be able to drop it off, walk to your room, and then take the taxi to the ferry. So these are the strategies. You want to make sure you have a place that's close by you. And I got a place that's not too far from where I'm at. It's called Koh Chang Plaza. And Koh Chang Plaza is like a one-stop shop. It's got a couple restaurants, both which are very good and very cheap, that you can fit into a Category 1 budget. One's got an English menu. And the one that doesn't have an English menu is the place where we're going to try and rent the motorbike. This guy's got gasoline pumps. He's got motorbike rentals, tours, and food. And also in this plaza, you can get your laundry done at a good rate as well. I think it's 40 baht a kilo. So it's a good plaza if you're staying close by here. The Amari Hotel, which is a high-end hotel, is very close to this plaza as well. But let's go see what we can do about renting a motorbike, okay? So this is the plaza. There's the laundry. There's the restaurant with the English menu on the corner. And as you can see, it's called Koh Chang Plaza. And if we spin around here, you're going to see the food, fuel, and the motorbikes. Sawadee krap. สบายดีไหมสบายดีค่ะมาเมื่อไหร่อ๋อไปไหนมาเหรอผมอยากเช่ามอเตอร์ไซค์สวัสดีครับ You like these old-fashioned pumps here? They pump it by hand to a certain level, and then as it drains out, they know how much they've drained into your tank. Cost us. Hi, สวัสดีครับสบายดีไหมคุณชื่ออะไรชื่อหมูครับหมู JC Yeah I want to rent a หวาน JC Sweet หวานผมอยากเช่ามอเตอร์ไซค์โอเค We got a little 125 meal. I suggest not get anything less than a 125. Oh, indeed, starts right up. Very good. I need 2 weeks. 2 อาทิตย์ราคาเท่าไหร่
Keep 1,000 per week.
1,000 per week. Okay. Sure. We can do that. I like that she's cranking the handle on this thing.
How much?
Tem tank. Fill her up. Tem tank. Okay, very good. Any paper? Any out at
No problem.
No problem.
For you.
No problem for me. Oh, ขอบคุณครับ You want me to pay now? ให้สตางค์ทางนี้ไหม
ไม่เป็นไรครับ
ไม่เป็นไร Wow, okay.
Okay.
คุณเห็นผมทุกวันด้วย All right, well, that was painless. ชอบ
สบายเลยครับ
โอเคธรรมดาอันนี้ฝรั่งกับชาวมอเตอร์ไซค์ให้คุณอะไรให้คุณcopy passport ได้ไหม copy ได้ไหมโอเคไหมOkay, very good. Hey, good guy. Very good. Okay, ขอบคุณมากครับ Thank you. That was really painless. Now, I've eaten here before, so this guy knows me. But this was very cool. So there you go. Hey, so remember, when it comes to renting vehicles, look around. See, hey, there's always an option. A little addendum to that motorbike rental place. Man, that was really painless, wasn't it? Once you get to know people, see the island, they know you're not going anywhere with a bike, really. I mean, how are you going to take it? You got to get a ferry to get over here. You know, it's basically you're going to hang out on the island. They'd be able to get the bike back. And see, this guy knew me from eating in his restaurant. So it was very cool. He didn't even want to deposit anything. He didn't even want any money. And even for the gas, he just put it on the bill, and I'm going to pay at the end, I guess. So that was really cool. Now, one thing to keep in mind is always get fuel, because fuel's hard to find, like there's stretches. And some of the people don't even, they disconnect the odometer or the electronics. So you don't know how fast you're going or how much gas you've got. So make sure to keep it filled up. Each liter will get you about 10 kilometers, I think. Another thing to make sure of, be really careful. It's dangerous driving in Koh Chang. Very dangerous, okay? I think it's worse than Chiang Mai. So be very careful. Stay on the left. Go real slow down the hills. And make sure you wear helmets. I know they're goofy. I know they're hot. But you got to wear them to protect your head for one reason. But also they're going to set up roadblocks. You'll be coming around a turn. The police will be there. 200 baht per person for not having the helmet. So save yourself some money, save yourself some injuries. But hey, there you go. We've got transportation now, so very cool, huh? Good morning. Another thing that I love about Thailand is when you live in Thailand, you don't have to do laundry. Why would that be? Well, because laundry takes labor, and labor is really cheap here. So you can go get your laundry washed and folded for less than it would cost you to go throw it in a machine back home. So that's really cool. So today's laundry day. Now, I don't know if you can see. It might be a fat chance that I'm going to get it back today dry. Remember, it's rainy season now in Koh Chang. So we're going to drop it off and then go get our obligatory morning cup of coffee from 7-Eleven. Okay? Good morning. I have laundry. โอเควันนี้พรุ่งนี้วันนี้เหรอโอเค6 o'clock อ๋อโอเค6 โมงเหรอโอเคขอบคุณมากครับ Wow she actually said that it's going to be done today cool okay off for that coffee now hey forget our 7-Eleven coffee I just passed a guy who I've got coffee from before cool guy who does the old style coffee cafe boron you know stuff that gets sieved through a sock and tastes like mud that gives you a kick so we're gonna get one of these coffeesสวัสดีครับสบายดีไหมสบายดีไหมสบายดีครับคาเฟ่โบราณถ่ายอะไรคะเนี่ยฮะอ๋อสำหรับ YouTube รู้จัก YouTube ไหมรู้จักอ๋อ She knows YouTube จะเอาลงดีฮะลงดีเหรออะไรนะอ๋อไปไหนมาห้องเช่าไปกินข้าวกินอาหารเช้าทำไมไม่ไปโรงเรียนไม่เรียนละno ไม่มีหรอจบแล้วเหรอ oh finish school already She wants to see too. Huh? Do you drink coffee? กินกาแฟไหมคุณกินกาแฟไหมหนูว่าเหรอหนูไม่กินหรอกไม่กิน She doesn't drink coffee. ไหนต้องกินมาบ้างเด้อไหนคนละตอนนี้จะไปไหนอะคะจะไปดูทะเลกินอาหารเช้าไปดูทะเลอยู่ที่นี่กี่ปีแล้วคะอ๋อ10 ปีกว่า10 ปีกว่า10 years already She asked me how long I've been here คุณพูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ไหมไม่ได้ได้นิดหน่อย a little bit yeah a little bit okay I'm gonna ask him how his coffee is coffee ice coffee ice coffee ภาษาไทย coffee ice กาแฟเย็นภาษาอังกฤษ ice coffeeได้นิดหน่อย I can speak a little bit อร่อยไหมอร่อย delicious อร่อย delicious very good yeah very good yeah very good เอาคาเฟเย็นด้วยราคาตลาดระยองไปเมื่อไรก็ได้กาแฟเย็นก็อยากได้บ้านอยู่แถวกาแฟเย็นไม่ครับก็อยากได้บูชาHe's talking with his buddy We're working on Thai time huh iced coffee that's right yes iced coffee very goodวิ่งที่ไกลอยู่ผู้เล่นไทยหน่อยได้ทำถนนยังได้ยังไงผมจำได้ว่าผู้ชายเนี่ยของหายไปมาจากมือไป ใจ This is like turbo fuel.
ตัวสูงจังเลยอ่ะ
Huh?
ตัวสูง
Okay. She says I'm tall.
ทอ
Tall. Soon. No, tall. Tarai. Soon tarai.
170 เปล่า170ฟ้า
Oh, she says she thinks I'm 170 something. Loy gossip some. Soon, mate. Tall, yeah, tall.
193
I don't know.
สูง193แล้วกันสูงมาก
Hmm?
ๆสูงมาก
Soon, mama, very tall, huh? Thank you very much. We got our little plastic holder so I can hang it off the handlebar. Very good. Wani kun superstar. Told him today's a superstar. Yeah. All right. Kap kun ma kap. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, so we got our rocket fuel here for coffee today. Didn't have to go to 7-Eleven. This is only 20 baht, and it's Robusta bean. Woohoo! Wow, that'll get you going in the morning. So now we're gonna try and find. Now that we've got coffee in us, the other day I was checking out some beaches for y'all. And I stumbled across a beach I never even knew existed. And I thought you could only get to it from going through resorts. But it turns out, some guy at a little small restaurant on the beach told me how to get there. So we're going to see if we can find this place and go have some breakfast. So like I said, the other day I was scouting around for beaches, and I ran across a little restaurant on the beach. And I asked the guy, how do you even get to this place? So he told me. He says you turn at the high-end resorts, go past them, and all of a sudden this is what you get. You get this little dirt road. So I'm assuming that we go down this dirt road and we're going to find his little place. So hopefully my coffee will survive while I do this, because I'm holding the camera with one hand and dangling my coffee off the handlebars, which is dangerous for my coffee. Anyway, I see some places out here. So this is some out-of-the-way stuff here. Now this is the kind of stuff, this isn't like finding a new Waffle House on the corner of the interstate. This is some cool stuff here. Now, one thing I want to tell you about, this is something you really got to pay attention to. So let me get out of the wind so I can talk to you for a second here. Bunch of little bars and restaurants, little independent guys. Let me turn this around. Now, remember I told you it's low season here. So, one of the challenges with that is there's not a lot of people, which is a good thing, right? Most of the time it is, but you really have to be careful because you're going to be wanting to go eat at restaurants. And the restaurants aren't going to be going through food. You know, up in Chiang Mai, yeah, there's a high season and low season, but if you're eating in restaurants where Thais eat, like I do, you're blowing through food every day, it doesn't matter. Food's always fresh. But someplace like this, which, you know, you go to eat an American breakfast or something, or a chicken sandwich, spaghetti, something like that. It's not Thais aren't eating. You got to be really careful because you don't know how long it's sat around in ice coolers, you know. So be really careful. Order something that you think they're going to go through a lot of, or eat at places where you see other people eating, something like that, because you don't want to get sick, that's for sure. But I think I'm going to be safe with breakfast, with eggs, toast, and coffee. I think I'll be okay. And I don't eat pork, so there won't be any kind of bacon or ham. So now I got to find out which one of these was the one I talked to the guy. I told him I was going to come back for breakfast. All right, let's see if we can find it. But it'll be really cool eating on the beach. So I'm armed with my coffee. Let's go see if I can find the one. I looked at the menus of these places the other day as I walked by, and one of them looked like they had a good price on a breakfast. I'm going to see if I can hide my microphone here so you don't get all the wind noise. Hold on a second. Okay. Interesting. This guy's asleep with his eyes open. Sound asleep with his eyes open. Interesting, eh? Okay, let's see if there's a menu out here. I'm going to see if I can see the name of the bar, the restaurant, because I'll know the name if I see it. It's like started with a P, Pilot, or something like that. Family restaurant had some good spaghetti or something. That's not the one I wanted to eat for breakfast. So let's keep going down here. Now none of these are open. So even though they serve breakfast, I guess it's not a big meal of the day, huh? Alright, I found it. That's what it was. Pilot Bar. Here we go. Sawadee-krap. ผมเอา breakfast มีไหม
มีครับ
มีเหรอ มี American breakfast ไหม
มีตอนนี้เรามี big breakfast
How about
Thailand breakfast
ผมไม่กินหมู I don't eat pork มีไข่ดาวสองไข่ดาวขนมปังคาเฟ่ร้อน
Thailand breakfast have 2 toast and egg
And coffee?
coffee
Ah, good. D. Okay, very good. Yeah. เอาไข่ดาวไม่สุกโอเคไหม Alright ขอบคุณครับ So here's where my little table is. Boy, this is nice, huh? Wow. Nice to be sitting on the beach having some breakfast. Yeah, that's the guy I talked to the other day when I came by here and told him I'd be back to have some breakfast. I'm glad I found the place. Never knew that little road even existed. So this is very cool. We'll see how the breakfast is, right? And the coffee. Little guy going by selling jewelry. So if you want a little jewelry with your breakfast, this is the guy. Sawadee-krap. ไม่เอาครับไม่เอาครับ ไม่เอา means I don't want any. Thank you. This seems like a pretty good time to talk to you about something. I was going to save this actually for the members, but I think I'll have a conversation with you all while I'm having my coffee waiting for my breakfast. And this has to do with our comfort zone or our need for certainty. You know, if you all are watching these videos of mine and you're thinking about coming over, I'm sure you've shared your enthusiasm with friends, right? Did the enthusiasm pass on? And I don't think so. Probably my guess would be about 5% or less than 5% actually said, hey, that's a good idea. Don't pack so quick, I'm going with you. Isn't happening, is it? Yeah. Well, a lot of people are in, pretty sorry situations, but they're not going to do anything about it. And it's because they've become comfortable in their bad situation, and they're really afraid of change. And, I understand that we all want to have certainty in our life. It gives us comfort. We don't want to experience the unknown too much because then we start losing our certainty. But if we have too much certainty, you start to get bored. I know a lot of people that are watching this are in that situation as well. But the challenge is as we get older, we want to have more of that certainty because we can't adapt to changes easily. If something happens financially, it's a big hit. When you're young, you have plenty of time to recover. Same physically, if something happens to you. When you're young, you're resilient. You bounce back really quick. But as we get older, those things change. And so we start to close in our comfort zone. The walls start to close in. And the same thing's going to happen if you move over. You make the big leap. Oh, wow, you're really proud of yourself. You made it over to Thailand or Panama or Costa Rica or wherever you decide to go. And you get there and you set yourself up. Now, I've seen this happen. And it sort of happens with me as well. You set yourself up, you get your place, so you feel comfortable with your place, you get, you know where to shop, you know where everything is, your favorite noodle stand, and you develop what? Another comfort zone. Then when it comes time to say, oh, I'm going to run off to Koh Chang and hang out at the beach for a week or a month or something, that's stretching it again. And so, this becomes a challenge in our life. So you got to have beliefs that allow you to be flexible, and say that, no matter what happens, I can deal with it. I want variety in my life, and I want to see and experience new things because the time's clicking away. You only get one shot at this as far as we know, so you better take as much as you can get. But I wanted to mention this. A lot of people aren't going to come do this because, they feel comfortable. Even though things aren't good, they still feel comfortable in their discomfort. If you get over here, I understand you want to make yourself comfortable. That's really cool. Don't close your walls in again and then say, oh, I can only be in Chiang Mai. I can only do this. I can only eat at these places, because then you lose your variety. My breakfast is here. Thank you. Wow. Very good. Good cup. Okay. 2 eggs, sunny side up. Actually over easy. Kai Dao means eggs, star eggs. Kai, eggs, Dao, star. Kai Dao, star eggs. And my soup means not cooked too much because they cook the crap out of them. So I get not cooked too much, my soup. So we got eggs, a couple pieces of toast. You can find whole wheat toast some places if you ask. Not really popular unless there's a lot of foreigners eating there. Got a couple pieces of pineapple as well on my plate. Well, that got me to pucker up. Compared to my sweet coffee, that's not so sweet. He has an espresso machine there, so we got fresh coffee. And then a cream on the top. Oh, a lot of Thais here. They prefer coffee made to real milk. So a lot of times you're going to have to ask for milk, put in your coffee. Now, I really know what places are conscious and which aren't. And I don't want to say this in a good way or bad way. It's just some people think, some people don't, about, customer service and what's the best thing to do. The milk, this is right out of the refrigerator. It's cool. Now, I'm sure they have a way to heat this up, because if I pour this in my hot coffee, coffee's not going to be hot for sure. So anyway, but there's a few places, and when that happens and I actually get warm milk, I'm impressed. Sugar blew off the table. And we even got some strawberry jam to go with the toast. Cool, huh? Wow, this is awesome. Sitting on the beach. I'm sure you can hear the waves. This is a lifestyle, huh? Now I like Chiang Mai a lot. And it was sort of weird leaving because, again, I've got my noodle stands, my favorite places to eat. I know where to get everything when I need it. So this was a stretch coming to an island. It was, like I said, stepping back in time. And so this has been sort of strange, but it's really helpful and healthy, I think, to step out and show you all new places. And also talk about this to other people as well. Now, see, thinking about this is if I stay long enough, this is going to be my comfort zone, right? Anyway, let me have my breakfast. You can enjoy the view I eat, and then we'll be on and figure out what next to do. One more thing. If I eat too much, now you see I had 2 coffees, so this probably isn't going to happen, but if I eat too much, or later if I'm tired and want to come back, I don't know if you can see this, but we got a hammock swinging right behind me. That looks like a good place for an afternoon siesta. What do you think?